What is mode? It's nothing but the number that occurs most frequently in the data. In a ungrouped frequency distribution, the value of the item having maximum frequency is taken as the mode. To represent number of students, I'm going to use frequency f. Hello to all, a warm welcome to my new session on 4th unit, and the chapter name here is Mod. I am Revati, faculty from the Department of Computer Science, Vidhyaashram First Grade College, the Temple of Excellence, MYSURU. So dear student, in my last session I started with median. Now tell me why I want median when I have mean. So dear student, mean is mainly used to find the average. But what is the need of median and why I'm going to use median? So dear student, when I want to find the mid value, then I'm going to use median, and I have discussed some of the example problems. Now, in my today's session, I'm going to deal with mod. So, dear student, what is the relationship between mean, median, and mod? So, dear student, just remember one thing, that mean is used to find the average. Then what about median? Here median is to find the mid value. So average and mid value both are different. Then what is the need of having mod? So it is mainly used to find the maximum occurrence. So it is mainly used to find the maximum occurrence of the value. Okay, these are the three terms related each other. Now, in my today's session, I'm going to deal with mod. So, dear students, see here. Okay, an organization wants to donate sports shoes of same size to maximum number of the student of class 9th in a school, and the distribution of students with the different shoe size is given below. See here, I have the shoe size as well as I have number of student. Now, dear students, see here, if it places order shoe of only one size with the manufacturer. So one size, see I have 5, size 5, size 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And if I consider the number of student, I have different values or different observation. So in the above two cases, we observe that mean and median does not fit. Okay, if I consider this observation, I cannot able to apply mean and median. So we need another type of average, that is namely called mode. Okay, I cannot able to apply mean as well as median for this observation. So what I can do, I can able to apply mode. The mode is the number. So what is mode here? It is just nothing but a number that occurs most frequently in the data. So what is mode? It's nothing but the number that occurs most frequently in the data. When you search for some good video about averages on YouTube, you look to watch the one with maximum views. So dear student, even if I consider our real life example, okay, think that I want to watch some videos. While watching videos, how I'm going to categorize or how I'm going to pick the video that is based on the maximum views. So here you use the idea of mode. In the sense, here we can able to apply the idea of mode. So here mode, that is raw data. So for an individual data, mode is the value of variable which occurs most frequently. Raw data in the sense what? I have one set of observation. In that, I'm going to find out most frequently occurred value or data. Now consider this example. In a rice mill, 7 laborers are receiving the daily wages of rupees 500, 600, 600, 800, 800, 800 and 1000, and find the modular wage or find the mode wage. Okay, fine. See here, if I consider this data or this observation, I'm going to get 600 twice. In the sense, 600 appears twice. And if I consider this one, 800 one time, 800 two time, and 800 three times. So what is the mode here? It is 800. So 800 appears 3 times. For that reason, mode is 800. Now see here, I have another set of data or values 17, 18, 20, 20, 21, 21, 22 and 22. Okay, fine. Then what is the mode here? If I consider 20, it appears twice, 21 appears twice and 22 appears twice. So what is the mode here? 20, 21 and 22. Okay, fine. Then mode for ungrouped frequency distribution. See here, I have the ungrouped frequency distribution. Okay, now in a ungrouped frequency distribution, the value of the item having maximum frequency is taken as the mode. Okay, see here, if I consider this one, this is the ungrouped data and I have ungrouped frequency. In that, I'm going to consider the frequency which is going to have maximum frequency. And if I consider this example, the size of the item 6 is going to have the maximum frequency, that is 9. So, mod is 6. Now, if I consider grouped frequency distribution, see here, I want to consider this formula. So, here mode is nothing but L plus. Okay, then open the bracket, F minus F1, that is nothing but the frequencies, okay, divided by 2F minus F1 minus F2, close the bracket and multiplied by the C. So, in case of grouped frequency distribution, the exact values of the variables are not known. So, dear student, if I consider grouped frequency distribution, the exact frequency values are unknown. So, what we are going to do? We are going to use the formula in order to locate mode accurately. So, in such cases, we are going to apply this formula in order to find the mode. Now, see here, the class interval with maximum frequency. Think that you have data and you have the frequency and the class. Okay, here you have the class frequency and where you're going to have the maximum frequency, that is known as mode class. So here L is nothing but the lower limit of the mode class. F is nothing but the frequency of the mode class. F1 is nothing but the frequency of the class just presiding to the mod class. So what is F1? It is the frequency of the class, but it is presiding to the mod class. Then F2 is nothing but the frequency of the class, and it is succeeding the mod class. And C is nothing but the width of the class interval. Now, dear student, I am going to have the example here. See, find the mode for the following data. See, I have marks and I have student. See, this marks is nothing but my marks itself. Then what about number of student? That's nothing but the frequency F. Okay, to represent number of students, I'm going to use frequency F. Now, see here, I'm going to write the marks ranges from 0.5 to 55. Now 55 to 10.5, 10.5 to 15.5, then 15.5 to 20.5, and 20.5 to 25.5. Okay, then I'm going to write the frequency as it is. Now, dear student, see here, if I consider modular class, which is my modular class? That is nothing but, first I want to write the F1, F2, F. See, I want to write F, F1 and F2. So, what is F? F is the maximum. And what about F1? This is the presiding one, and this is my succeeding one. Now I got F, F1 and F2. So dear student, what is modular class? Here modular class is nothing but 15.5 to 20.5. So it is 32. So the modular class is 16 to 20. See here, if I consider this one, 32 comes between 16 to 20. Since it has maximum frequency, so L is how much? L is starting value. Okay, that is 15.5. F is nothing but 32. I got F1 and I got F2. Then what about C? C is nothing but the difference. So 20.5 minus 15.5, it is 5. And when I substitute all the values in this formula, and when I simplify this formula, I'm going to get the answer, that is 18.83. So this is the mod. Now, dear student, I'm going to have another example here, that is the monthly salary of 10 employees in a factories are given below. And see here, I have 5,000, 7,000, 5,000, 7,000, 8,000, 7,000, 7,000, 8,000, 7,000, 5,000. Find the mean, median and mod. So dear student, in this problem, I'm going to find the mean of the given data, median of the given data as well as mod. Now what I have to do? See here. First, I'm going to write all 10 employees' salary. Okay, then what I will do, I'm going to write the salary in the ascending order. And see here, suppose, dear student, if I want to find the median, okay, and see here, it is 10. 10 is nothing but the even number. If it is even number, then what I want to do? I want to consider n by 2 and n plus 1 by 2. Okay, and what is n? That is 10 by 2 and 10 plus 1 by 2. It is 5 and it is 5.5. So if I consider this data 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. In my fifth place, I'll get 7,000, and in my sixth place, that is nothing but the 5.5, I'll get 7,000 once again divided by 2. So 14,000 divided by 2, and what is the median here? Median is nothing but the 7,000. Now I want to find out mean. So what is mean? That is nothing but the summation of the given observation divided by total number of observation. Okay, and when I simplify, I'm going to get the answer 6,600. And if I consider given observation, see here which occurs more frequently. See here, 5,000 occurs 3 times. Okay, 7,000 occurs 4 times and 8,000 occurs 2 times. So what is the mode? That is, mode is nothing but the 7,000. So dear student, in one single question, you're going to get mean, mode and median. Now dear student, let me to consider another example here. Find the mode of the given data. Okay, see here, if I consider this one, 3.1 occurs twice and 3.3 occurs twice. So what is the mode? That is 3.1 and 3.3. Okay, see, if I have 2 mode, then it is bimode. So dear student, let me to consider another example here. For the data 11, 15, 17, I have x plus 1, 19, x minus 2 and 3 if the mean is 14. So they mentioned mean is 14. Find the value of x. Now what I want to do? I want to find the value of x. At the same time, I want to find mode. Okay, fine. So here, if I consider given data, see here, I have 11, 15, 17, x plus 1, then 19, x minus 2, 3. And what is mean? Mean is nothing but the 14. So here, what I want to do? I want to write the mean divided by 7. So here, when I add all the values, I will get 66 plus 2x minus 2. See here, I have x plus 1 and I have x minus 2. And when I simplify this one, I'll get 66 plus 2x minus 2. Further, if I simplify this one, I'll get 64 plus 2x by 7. Okay, and what is the given mean? It is 14. So here I'll simplify further. 64 plus 2x. Okay, and when I multiply, I'll get the answer 98. Now see here, I want to find the x. So I'll take 2x outside, then 98 minus 64. Answer is 34. Now I want to find out x. So what is x here? X is nothing but the 17. And what about mod? If I consider this given data, mod is nothing but the 15. In the sense 15 occurs twice. For that reason, mod is 15. Now see, I have another problem, that is the demand of track suit of different sizes as obtained by a survey is given below, and I have the size 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. See here, I have number of person. Okay, fine. Now, see here, what I want to do, I want to write the table. And see here, if I consider this table, okay, which size will have more demand? That is 40. So size 40. And how many person? That is 37. So here the size 40 has maximum frequency 37. Therefore 40 is the mod. Now dear student, let me to consider another example here. See here. I have the data. Okay, and I have number of students as well as marks. Okay, so what I will do, I'm going to construct the table and see here. If I consider this data, okay, which is the F and which is the F0 and which is the F1. So here F is nothing but the 46. So F is 46 and it is F1 and it is F2. Over. Then what is the range? What is the mod class? That is 20 to 30. See here. Here mod class is 20 to 30. Since the maximum frequency is L is how much? It is 20. And F is 46, F1 is 38, F2 is 44. Now C is nothing but 30 minus 20, so it is 10. And I'm going to substitute all the values in this formula. Okay, after simplifying that, I'm going to get the answer 24. And what is the mod? That is nothing but the 24. Now, dear student, I'm going to have one more example, that is find the mod of the following student, and I'm going to have the weight, that is in terms of kgs, and I'm going to have the number of student. Okay, fine. Now what I will do, see here, I'm going to construct the table, and how I'm going to take the value, that is 24.5 to 34.5 and it is 4. Now if I consider 34.5 to 44.5, it is 8. Okay, then 10, 14, 18 and so on. Okay, and if I add 25 plus 34, it is 59 by 2. So it is 29.5. The answer is 29.5. That's nothing but the mid. So to find out the mid, what I want to do, I want to add these two value and I want to divide that by 2. Okay, and I'm going to get the mid value, that is x. Now what I want to do, I want to find f into x. So what I will do, I'm going to multiply 29.5 into 4, I'll get 118. And if I consider 39.5 into 8, it is 316. Okay, fine. Now what is CF? That is cumulative frequency. CF is nothing but cumulative frequency. So I have frequency 4. So I have 4. And I have 8. 8 plus 4, it is 12. Okay, then see here. The next value is 10. 10 plus 12, it is 22. And it is 14. 14 plus 22, it is 36. Now 36 plus 80, it is 44. 44 plus 6, it is 50. Okay, then what is the mid here? See here. If I consider 54.5 to 64.5, I have the maximum value, that is 833. So dear students, see here. I want to find the mean. So what is mean here? I'm going to add all the fx. That's nothing but the summation of fx divided by sigma f. Why it is sigma f? Because it is frequency. If it is not frequency, then it is divided by n. Okay. So here it is frequency. So what is summation of frequency? That is 50. So it is 2795 divided by 50. The answer is 55.9. Then what about median? So here median is n by 2. See here, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many observations I have? I have 6. Okay, so here median is n by 2 term is called median class. So here n is nothing but the 50. Okay, 50 by 2 it is 25. So here median class is 20, that is 25th value. So what is 25th value? Okay, if I consider 25th value, I have 54.5 minus 64.5. So what is L? That is the starting range. And what is M? M is nothing but the 22 and F is nothing but the 14 and C is nothing but the difference. And when I substitute all the values in this equation, okay, or in this formula, I'm going to get the answer 56.64. Now, if I consider modular class for 54.5 to 64.5, okay, then it has the maximum frequency. And L is nothing but 54.5, F is 14, F1 is 10, F2 is 8 and C is 10. So here what is the formula for what is the formula used to find out median? That is F minus F1. Okay. See, when I substitute all the values in this formula, I'm going to get the answer 58.5. So here, what is the mean here? Mean is 55.9, median is 56.64 and mod is nothing but the 58.5. Anyway, dear student, we can able to apply median, mode and mean for single problem. Anyway, dear student, in my today's session, I started with mode. Along with that, I have discussed some example problems. Anyway, dear student, let's meet in the next class with the new chapter, that is correlation. So, dear student, let's meet in the next class with the new chapter, that is correlation. Until that, keep watching and keep learning. Thank you.